So finally I get to make this video I've been wanting to make for a long time. I have no idea it took me a year and a half to make it. Oh, probably because I had to test it out. So this is going to be in no particular order, but these are the top 10 things that I learned while being natural. So the first thing that I learned while being natural is, the first thing that I did was I took a little piece of hair. It might even been this piece of hair from the back of my hair right here so nobody would see it, and I cut it off when I got about 2 inches of new growth, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so coily and pretty. I'm gonna have that hair all over. But no, because it went for A, B, and C. So what I'm trying to say is you might not have the same texture over your whole entire head. You might get multiple textures like I do. So don't let that little piece of hair that you cut off when your new growth is growing out deceive you. And that's neither good, neither bad. I'm just saying, make sure you do it for the right reasons and not that little patch. Okay? Now, the second thing I learned was what worked on my hair while relaxed does not work on my hair while natural. When I was relaxed, I needed a lot more protein treatments. Now that I'm natural, I need a lot more moisture. Given when you're relaxed, they have so many products that relaxes your hair, bone straight, lie, no lie, it's all a lie. But in the same aisle, they have all these products to combat the breakage that the relaxers cause. So yeah, it just different products that I have to use on my hair. Now the third thing is being natural is actually quite cheaper than being relaxed, because I don't have to go get the touches. I gotta go to the salon, all the products that combat breakage, to keep my hair straight, the flat irons, all the fancy tools to get my hair banging, laid like that. I don't need them. Now, if you guys watch my channel, you know that I buy them, but it's just for fun. I don't need it all. But when you first start out natural, you know, you buy everything because you just heard all these things and you have to buy it, but you really don't. I could probably use everything in my cupboard and be set. So the fourth thing I noticed is dealing with people's preconceived notions about my hair. I don't know why when people see my hair, or sometimes when I was relaxed, actually, I kind of thought the same thing. I'm gonna just be honest, you know. But I think a lot of people think that I'm like some fight the power Nazi, and I am a strong woman, so some of it's true, but it has nothing to do with my hair, just because who I am. But I get a lot of, I don't know, maybe I wear hemp, like just weird preconceived notions about my personality or whatever. And if you've ever met me, you would know if I said nothing, you might think I'm about to bust on you. But once I start talking, you kind of feel stupid because I just be shaking my head. Number 5, I noticed YouTube will make you feel bad about your hair. It will. It made me feel bad about my hair because it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just when you do the big chop and you see all these videos, all these hair textures, and you want to relate to someone, so you'll just pick the first video that, you know, off of the 4 textures they have on the chart system that basically looks like yours, and then you do all this stuff and use products like this, and it doesn't turn out like the girl in the video, and you feel bad about your hair, and then you start to realize that the only people on YouTube have like really curly long hair, or just the curls don't look like you. It doesn't pop when you do the certain things that they do to their hair. You don't know what they do to their hair, and you just feel bad about it because your hair don't look like theirs. So yes, YouTube made me feel bad about my hair for a while, until I stopped looking so much into it and just looked at it like a learning aid. Number 6 is I'm in a serious relationship with my hair. I kid you not. When I was relaxed, I didn't care. I just got a couple inches out. I knew that it was time to, you know, ruin my hair again because it let me know it grew out. But now being natural, like there is no new growth because it's just growth. So I don't have to sit there and constantly monitor it. I just love it and it loves me. I kind of feel like it's my identity. If I don't love my hair, then I don't love a part of myself. Now, I'm not saying that I always like my hair, because it does act up a lot, but for the most part, I can't change it. I just can't change it. So I'm in a relationship. We're married. Okay, number 7 is there is no miracle product here. I can't stress this enough. There is no miracle product that will grow your hair out to your tailbone like in 6 weeks or 6 months. I know now that the natural hair, I think, community is coming up so rapidly, there's a lot of companies that are really trying to market the miracle product, like some product that'll get your hair to grow 10 inches in a year. Actually, that might be possible. I don't know. But there is no miracle product. Genetics and just the way you care for your hair and your hair type is the equation there. So please do not buy into, if you use this, it'll grow, because if your hair is growing half an inch, a quarter of an inch to a month, that's normal for you. Oh, I don't like to point. For you, I'm gonna use my comb. I don't like to point fingers, okay? Number 8 is people only seem to compliment me now that my hair is growing. It's weird. I will admit, when it was like really short, the first time I went out and wore it, it was really, really uncomfortable, because I was more afraid of other people than me. But in reality, I'm my own worst enemy, because nobody really cares now, because they've seen my hair like this forever. But it just seems like when it was short, nobody really cared. And just like a lot of people on YouTube, nobody really wants to watch the people with short hair, when in reality, that's who you should be watching, because they're documenting, if their hair is growing, how their hair, or how they got to the point maybe 3-4 years from now, and their hair's to their tailbone. You got to watch them document it. Unlike the women, I think, that get on YouTube with hair all the way down their back to their tailbone, and they just show you like, hey, I got long hair, and I'm gonna show you how to do all these cool styles. I'm more interested in how you got to that, level, as opposed to what you're working with now. I just am. I'm a scientist. I really am. Seriously. Number 9 is I seem to get a different response when I wear wigs as I wear my natural hair. My protective style, I usually will put in a ponytail or wear a wig. And I'm not going to sit here and condone wigs. Like, I'm only going to say it's a good thing because I wear it. I wear wigs because literally it's like a beanie on top of my hair. I don't leave any leave out. So when I take my wig off, it's just been marinating under the wig. But it's really got me uncomfortable. When I went to Paris, the first time I got off the plane, I didn't have a wig on, because on a 14-hour flight, I'm not going to want to sit up there with that thing squeezing on my head. And my friend picked me up, and the first thing she said was, oh, I don't like it. And it made me feel bad, because I'm just like, she's only seen me with my wig on and not my natural hair, but that was when I had just did the big chop anyways. So it gave me a complex, but now I've kind of come to the realization that if you can't, by now, I've been natural for 1.5 years, accept me the way my hair is and all the sides of me, then you just can't accept me, because this is me, and I'm not going to let you choose how you like me. Take me as I am. I like me. I don't care if you don't. And the last thing, it's number 10. It's number 10. It's patience. Patience, love TLC. Patience. Like, it's so hard to join this hair journey because there's so many things going on. There's so many styles you want to wear. There's so many things you want to do, but you have to think about how many years, if you are natural and you relax like me, you took to be relaxed. Give yourself time and patience to really have healthy hair and think more of the long run instead of the sprint. Or what is it? Think more of the marathon as opposed to the sprint. You'll get there, but don't take shortcuts. Don't give up. It's hard. I think the hardest part for me was the beginning, and it was because I felt like it was almost a new me, and in reality it kind of was a new me, in accepting the things I can't change, my hair type, and the things I can change, my friends, if they don't accept it. But so that is my spiel on the top 10 things that I learned while being natural. And I just want to say thank you if you made it to the end. Thank you. This is just coming from my point of view, and like I said, they were in no particular order, but it's the labor of love. I know it's like having babies. Yeah, but same thing. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.